Y'all not ready. Come on, man. Stop playing. Stop
Y'all
playing.
ain't ready.
Young Obama in the trap, nigga, it's breaking my heart. I'm waiting on that call where they rip him apart. Them hot wings make you fart when they fly through the dark. And them killers like sharks, the way they float through the park. Deep in the dark, deep in the night. Young Obama was a scholar, so it's time to make it right. Hand me them black bandanas, them loud black pipes. 4 tickets on American, it's time to take a flight, nigga. Welcome to the 215, it's all live. And welcome to that PHI, it's all nice, nigga. Shorty got 4 on the bag, it's all fives. Like teeth, I'm in love with my man, that's all lies, nigga. Shout out to them youngins introduced so false cases. Scrambling for food in that Philly train station. That personal thing, youngin'. Forgot the shell cases. Competition heard the track. They all free basing. We really love the queens. Holding down the kings. Loading hot slings with multiple hot wings. Every ghetto scene hit his heart. Hit his spleen in the Chinese store. Pring, pring. I'm the lord of the wing. Hyena hot wings. Respect my kids and my queen. Hyena hot wings. My fam and my team. Hyena hot wings. My goals and my dreams. On the table with 5 trains, the seal's been cracked. They raping, they purging, they loading up them straps. Jamal know geometry, his brain on his lap. Endorse the final chapter, I know we'll be back, nigga. Welcome to the 215, it's all live. And welcome to that PHI, it's all nice, nigga. Shorty got 4 in the bag, it's all fives. Like teeth, I'm in love with my man, that's all lies, nigga. Young Bacardi wanna dance, she in love with a bag. Shoot a bloody rag with the triple black jack. Young and body count like that. Turn goons into fags. Talk wigs and mountain bikes. They call it shoot or drag, youngin'. Tack the trap, youngin' just like him. Now's a meeting in the jungle. And Steve's in the den, they chose Rag and Queen. I could still hear him scream. I was stuffed for law. Shooters on they day. Welcome to the 215, it's all live. And welcome to that PHI, it's all nice, nigga. Shorty got 4 on the bag, it's all fives. Like teeth, I'm in love with my man, that's all lies, nigga. Shout out to them youngins introduced so false cases. Scrambling for food in that Philly train station. That personal thing, youngin'. Forgot the shell cases. Competition heard the track, they all free basing.
Yeah. We here. We back. We back.
Woo!
Episode 35. Welcome to tuning in to Billionaire Radio. I'm your host, Big Arm, the lad with the pad. Over here is my star, the co-host, Latif Billions. We're the infamous Troll Brothers. We taking y'all on the plane ride. This is the plane ride, y'all. It's going to be a little bumpy. It's going to be a little turbulent. It's going to maybe be a little smooth. We're definitely going to land good no matter how we do it. If y'all new to the channel, like, comment,
Share,
subscribe.
all that.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Tap
All that.
somebody. Say, listen, Billionaire Radio is on right now. Tap somebody. Let them know we on right now. We going live. The show to make you mad.
Make you laugh,
Yeah, you know, make you mad.
make you cry.
You get upset sometimes, but you know, at the end of the day, you're going to enjoy this.
Oh, yeah.
You're going to enjoy this. Today's
yeah.
show was brought to you, sponsored by An Outfit for You, a family of brands by Michael Keenan. An outfit for you. If you want your brand to be successful, want your brand to make money, Michael Keenan is my guy. He's the guy. Who is Michael Keenan? What does he make happen? What he make happen? These brands you guys like to wear, for example. Like some of you guys like to wear these fashion brands. He built these brands such as WESE, Hurley, Steve Madden, Joseph Abboud, Ralph Lauren, Tommy Hilfiger, and Sean John. You guys like watching TV? As you're watching TV, just keep in mind, his company Wardrobe Styles, 17 of those TV shows. Wow, that's a lot. 17, and I think there's more. some of those shows that you guys like to watch: NCIS, Blue Bloods, Chicago, Law and Order, Magnum PI, SWAT, This Is Us, all the FBI shows, like all of them. He does them all. He has a team of executives. They're making it happen. Retail, fashion, sports, entertainment, you name it. They're making it happen. How do I know? He has a plan. He sticks to it. He built my clothing line. We going through a little bit of things right now, but you guys are going to see it soon. Michael Keenan at An Outfit For You. Follow him. All platforms. AnOutfitForYou.com. That's the website. If you guys got pain in your elbows or anything like that, you could definitely get Hinkle Hemp Balm. The pain relief, the bombs, it's a Buddy Patty. On that note, we taking y'all on the ride. This is episode 35. We appreciate y'all for riding with us for 35 episodes. It's a lot of episodes.
It is.
YouTube, Instagram, Facebook. We in the building. We doing it right now.
What is it? Fitch? Itch? What is it? We on a lot. We on a lot.
We on a lot.
What's the live TV
Well, right
platform?
now we're tuned in to Glockaware Radio. So right now, go to YouTube, go to Glockaware. We're there right now. So we're live coming to you on Glockaware Radio. If you miss any episodes, just go to YouTube, type in Billioneer Radio, NDAR. The billions in there, and you can catch up all the episodes.
Yeah, we live on another TV.
All right, I got that out. Because everybody keep
Fitch.
asking, how do you catch when you miss it? I'm like, yeah, go to Billionaire Radio. Go to Billionaire Radio. Let's make it happen.
Yeah.
Let's make it happen,
Yeah.
There's a lot of crazy things going on right now.
Right.
A lot of crazy things going on. But, first thing I want to touch on is I think everybody needs to know that this whole spending thing is about to change because they're putting the end to the student relief, the whole relief thing. But it was like you don't have to pay your student loans. You got to start paying them back for February 1st.
What?
February 1st, you got to start paying back your student loans now. That whole moratorium for the whole COVID is over. That means that February 1st, January 31st, the last day, you got to start repaying back those student loans that you were being forgiven for a little pause for the time. They took a break on them.
Well, they need to catch up on them stimulus checks first.
What you mean the stimulus checks?
They need to catch up on that first. I don't know what they I don't know what they doing, man. They out their mind. I don't get it. They just been taking care of themselves the whole time.
Well, they pretty much said, that, and they just did the whole thing. The White House press secretary.
Yeah.
If you guys don't know, her name is Jen. I can never pronounce her last name, but Psaki.
Okay.
But they pretty much said during the COVID-19, nobody had to pay back student loans. They did the whole relief for us. Mm-hmm. Everybody was balling out, enjoying their life. Now look what's about to happen. It's about to get real serious right now.
Yeah, but COVID's still out there. They act like they like China, where there's no cases, 0 cases. There ain't no 0 cases in America. People still catching COVID. So how you just going? Oh, it's over. Come on, man.
Well, they didn't say it's over. They just said they're going to pretty much help people pay back some of those loans. Like put you in a position where you could be able to take your time and pay them back. But they said they put about $12.5 billion out.
Okay.
It's a lot of, what I'm saying? Over 40 million benefited.
Okay.
So it's a lot of money out there, but now they're about to start paying this money back. I just had to let y'all know so that because Christmas is coming up, people going shopping, everything. Just enjoy it all the way through New Year's because some of them cars you got, I ain't gonna be able to afford them no more.
Nah, that ain't cool.
You got to go back to paying that.
Don't do them people like that. Don't crash their world like that. Let them live, man. Let these people live, man.
I just want everybody to know.
Let them live.
Student loan forgiveness is over. February 1st. And why do I bring up student loans?
Mine just paid off. I'm not in that boat. My student loan
paid off.
Mine just paid off. So I'm good.
But
good.
Speaking of school, speaking of student loans, your girl Meg Thee Stallion just got her degree. We got to clap it up for her. She got a couple of Meg Thee Stallion. She hit us up. Toucan with them claps, baby.
The Stallion.
Give us them claps. There you go. And why is it such a big deal? They're like, why is it such a big deal? Because Meg Thee Stallion, she has such an influence on the younger culture.
Okay.
And so now they seen her get her degree.
Right.
That's going to be the new thing to do now.
Right.
It's like now everybody's going to be trying to get their degree.
Right.
And she's not just, not that she got a degree, but
right.
They also gave her a humanitarian award in Texas.
Right.
Like, I'm gonna tap into that a little later.
Right.
But I gotta pick your brain about what you think about Meg the Stallion and the WAP.
I got a promotion for Meg the Stallion.
You got a promotion?
Hey, Megan, if you listen, right, I got a promotion for you. I think you should go to one of them nightclubs, one of them strip, like King of Diamonds, something like that, or Rolex. And I think you should charge men or women $1,000 to slap you on your ass once. Just 1,000. One stack. What? And keep it moving. That'd be a nice promotion for her.
$1,000?
Yeah. For one act, but just to slap on her ass once.
You mean her butt?
Yeah.
Her butt.
Her butt.
Yeah,
My
her
fault.
butt.
My
Slap
fault.
on her butt once. Okay.
Her butt once.
Yeah. And she graduated from TSU, Texas Southern University, so people can know that. I feel like Meg Thee Stallion is considered a role model right now.
Okay.
A lot of people may not agree with me, but if you look at, Lil' Kim didn't go to college, Foxy Brown didn't go to college. You get what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
she became a successful rap star, then went, went to college and got a degree in health sciences on top of that. So now she knows what's going on with the body and everything.
Well, I'm saying now that window is open for her.
Right.
And I mean, they doing a lot of things. These female rappers and, male rappers also, they just not rapping. So they changing the game a little bit because it ain't just rap anymore. If you smart and you intelligent and you motivated and you focused, it's a lot to get
But
other than just rapping.
But she already had bars and lyrics, I already said, So now she really going to have bars and lyrics because she now going to have, she has education to go on with those bars and lyrics. So
Right.
I see some new music coming out on a different level for Meg Thee Stallion because
Right.
now she got, they got a whole logo for her right now, emoji with a graduation cap with her tongue out.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
And you know how they got, Hot Girl Summer.
Right.
You know what I mean? They got the whole graduate Meg Summer. They got a whole thing going on there. They talking about it.
Right.
And
she moving, she doing things, man. Shout out to Megan, man. She really,
I'm happy because this generation needs a leader that is going to be leading in the right direction. So you can say what you want to say.
right.
That's a great step to lead our generation. That's
Yes,
a
it
good
is.
role model to have right now.
Yes, it is.
Like, you can talk that talk now, but Meg got a degree.
Yes.
That
Yes.
changes everything. Like,
Congratulations.
yeah.
Congratulations,
And-
Megan.
and
And
then-
don't forget about Cardi. Cardi got that new whipped cream out.
Yeah, but she didn't get the degree. That's what I'm saying. We
Oh,
can't
okay.
see. I'm talking about the degree. I gotta bring it over here.
Nah, I ain't gonna step
know,
on. I ain't gonna step on
and-
her. I'm not gonna step on her accomplishment.
Yeah,
They both.
She
made,
talking-
They both made good strides. But that degree, yeah, for as far as the youth and education,
Right.
Oh yes.
It's going to be a different game changer. People
Yes.
don't understand how big of a deal that is.
Yeah.
As we're watching this generation
Right.
take
she
place.
ain't just no dumb blonde. So
Right.
y'all can stop with that.
Right.
Just because she's sexy and sex sells. That's
Right.
it's not her fault that she's sexy, but it's more than sex when it comes to Megan.
And she's
So,
in the health. Yeah, she's in the health.
Oh, that's good, man.
And on top of that, Texas just gave her, they honored her with the 18th Congressional District Humanitarian Award. So they just took it a whole step further. It's a rare award.
Okay.
And they really get it. Texas,
Or explain to our audience what that reward is.
they pretty much just said look, they gave her a flag and everything that's going to be, taking place over the Capitol.
Wow.
Flying over the Capitol.
They basically gave another key to the city.
Right. Listen, the president, it's a lot
Or
going
the
on.
state.
Right? Yeah, but
Key to the state.
They said she was giving back a lot of money over the time, like giving back to Texas.
Oh,
you know.
okay. Is
So-
that where she from?
Texas, yeah, Houston, Texas.
I could tell.
Yeah.
She
She's
looked
thick,
like she
right.
had a lot of steak.
And now and think about it, she's in health sciences, right? It's the
Right.
degree, and that goes along with the sex probably gonna be crazier now.
The who?
Sex, health, sex, body, all together. Like now, whoever she deals with, like you gotta think it's gonna be a lot going on with her music now.
Why would that make the sex
Because
crazy?
sex, health, sciences, health, body, sex, all that.
So you saying she eating right, she exercising, that's gonna make the sex better?
She's learning so much about the body.
Oh wow!
You see what I'm
the
saying?
anatomy. Now we're getting into the anatomy.
It's gonna,
Oh,
it's gonna be a little different ball game.
Oh, it's gonna be like operation.
Yeah, she's gonna be done.
Oh,
You know what
okay.
I mean?
I didn't even think about it.
I know
like
you
that.
did. That's what I had to say. Like, yeah,
All the pleasure points.
all the good points. All the good points.
I got a point for it though.
All the good points. And running behind her is well, you mentioned something about Cardi B.
Right.
So it's funny you mentioned Cardi B because she was being sued by another blogger because of defamation of character. For those that don't know, they were saying Cardi B pretty much had herpes, and she gave it to people. Right, that was the blogger
that ain't
said
true.
that.
Ain't
true. And it came out that she don't have herpes.
Yeah, that ain't
And
true.
now that the whole defamation lawsuit is going to really come down on that blogger because the judge was like, "Look, we need to see your health records."
Right.
You know what I mean? So whatever was going on, it shows she don't have herpes.
It's a shame that people can put stuff out about you
Yeah,
that
man.
ain't true.
Yeah, man.
And then with the judge or jury, people be like, yeah. Come on, man, stop.
Yeah, she doesn't have herpes.
I automatically knew she didn't have no herpes, man.
Well, they were saying because she was a stripper, she was a dancer, she was
That
selling
was a
her
long
body.
time ago.
Right, and they was trying to say that she was contracted it then and was giving it to
She
people.
got a man and a baby now, so
Yeah.
I mean,
Well, you know, it's all gonna come out.
and
that blogger,
she in love with her man too. So
and that blogger, I'm not gonna shout the name out, but she about to crash real hard now. You about to not see her no more. She already been the cease and desist, been a little quiet. Now she about to really get shut down. Yeah, the blogger.
Oh, the
that actually put
blogger.
out
Oh,
is
okay.
going to really
I
gonna
don't
be a
care
problem.
about the blogger, but yeah, that's
You know,
good. That
I just had to mention that because you mentioned Cardi B.
Yeah, then that
You know what
whipped
I mean?
cream was sold out before it hit the market.
Right. I mean, you know, I don't know.
A lot of females trying to get a hold of that whipped cream.
I don't see the big deal of whipped cream though. I don't really see.
It's got vodka in
I'm
it.
cool with Cool Whip, but you know.
Cool Whip ain't got vodka in it.
Oh, so the whipped cream with the vodka you said is a big deal. You think.
It's a
So
big
you
deal
can,
now.
No, you get
Yeah.
drunk when you licking. So you just hope the kids. So you just gotta hope the kids don't get a hold of it by accident. They would. You got the kids like, oh, what whipped cream? You know what I mean? That just sounds crazy.
I ain't thinking about that.
I know you didn't.
You can't. You can't put it in the refrigerator, man. That's it's one use. That whipped cream is one use.
Yeah.
And you're right. You're gonna get drunk while you licking.
Right, you get drunk while you licking, and who knows where you gonna lick? You gonna lick something else? You ain't mean to lick. Like I usually don't lick this, but you know, something about this cream. I mean,
Dookie and cream.
oh, I ain't going. You had to have a Latif moment somewhere in the show. I mean, I know it. I knew it was coming eventually.
I was drunk while I was licking. I knew
it was coming eventually, man. I knew it was coming eventually.
I made the wrong turn.
Oh my gosh, man! You know, switching on that, man. You know, your girl. Hey, it's the people that do that though, man. They into that, but we ain't gonna hit that, man.
We ain't gonna get into the donuts.
No.
We ain't gonna get into the donuts.
But Kim Kardashian just passed the baby bar exam. You know what I mean? Right, and people don't feel like it's a big deal.
Congratulations.
And I'm like, yeah, you know, we can clap for that too. You clap for that because for those now most of the lawyers probably don't respect that. Because they like, oh, they ain't nothing making a big deal. People like us are like, that's a big deal.
Right.
Because the bar is still equivalent to your first 8 weeks of law school.
And it's equivalent to her changing as a person and as a
Right.
woman with 4 children,
Right.
showing maturity.
Right.
She doesn't even want the West name anymore. So
Right.
that's a big deal.
She don't want the West name anymore. Hey, people don't know who her dad is. People think that Kim Kardashian got her money from that Ray J video. She been her money because her dad was the top lawyer in California and did the OJ trial.
I thought Bruce Jenner was her dad. That's not her dad?
Rob Kardashian, the lawyer of OJ trial.
Oh, wow. That's her dad.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's why I let people talk, they talk.
You
Like,
just
listen.
educated me.
Right. So that's the whole thing. So
Rob Kardashian, huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. You know, that was her
Alright.
that was her dad from the OJ.
Yo,
OJ
you educated me, man.
And so you know, that was the whole thing where she feel like she's following her dad's footsteps. You know, again, this is somebody doing education again. See, I'm just talking about the education of it. All this, as big as the influence that Kardashian has right now, Kim Kardashian, people understand. Now you're going to have some of the youth trying to be lawyers.
That's good. Yeah,
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
You know,
go ahead, Kim.
Eventually she might have to go to college because she's doing it without going to college because, you know, you got to learn how to be right. You know what I mean? When you talk to lawyers, you got to learn how to be right as well.
Right.
So, but she didn't go to college yet. She just went straight, took the bar. She said she failed it 3 times.
Wow, and she kept going. She didn't give up.
She kept trying it.
All right, Kim.
You see what I'm saying?
You go, girl.
So, I mean, people don't realize that, you know, don't knock these accomplishments by these celebrities because they're influencing our youth. And now the youth has something to look at. Now you're looking at, You know, they're looking at Meg shake her butt and twerk, but they're gonna say, "Hey, you're gonna have a degree." You see what I'm saying? It's cool if you twerking with a degree.
Right.
It's different between you twerking without a degree.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? And then you got Kim Kardashian, who got a huge following. Everybody following behind her.
Right.
People going to start trying to become lawyers because they want to be like Kim K.
Yep. Business.
You know what I'm saying?
People gonna get into business. They gonna see that it's business. You know, big business. It ain't just, you know, what they was putting out in the beginning, where it was just the the illusion, the optics, and all that. Now it's just like it's more to it now. And you're right. For the youth, that's a very good thing to look at. Very good. That's good, man. That's on point.
Yeah, some great things are happening. You know, some great things are happening. So you know, and I think it's at this point, I think she's better without Kanye, because think about it. She didn't do any of this with Kanye, so she's saying, I don't want to. Of course, Kanye's trying to get back with her right now. You know, she's like, listen, this thing is done. I don't want counseling. I don't want anything. I want this whole divorce to be over. She wants to go our separate ways.
Yeah, because she wants to go on with her life.
Yes.
I mean, she has the 4 children.
Right.
And she ain't never going to have to worry about a bag.
Right.
But whatever happened between them,
it must have been bad.
Kanye just need to just shut the door and just keep going, man. Kanye, you got money, man. Go on with your life. I think that it's kind of selfish that he trying to get her back, because for what is the reason? I mean, Kanye, you change your mind every 2 minutes. I mean, and you know, you think I don't want to seem like I'm trying to say something bad about Kanye, but I'm just saying, when your fans, you know, worship you the way that they do, you think even everybody in real life is supposed to worship you that way also, and that's just not how, you know, life works.
Speaking of worship, you know, it's funny because they were saying that Kanye worshiped her and that she was controlling him and like under a spell and all this kind of stuff.
Well, he should be happy to get away.
But they made it look like that she was the bad person. You see what I'm saying? But now the tables are shit. Like, listen, I don't want to deal with him. She like, listen, I don't want him.
Right.
So that changed everybody's narrative now.
Right.
Because it's like, whoa, maybe it was what we thought wasn't what we thought.
Right.
You get what I'm saying?
Right.
And you know, Kanye put on a concert with Drake.
Right.
They did a free Larry Hoover concert in California.
Right.
The gangs weren't too happy about it.
Larry Hoover.
And you know,
why wasn't the game too?
The gangs, the gangs, the different gang sets, and then they wasn't too happy about it.
Oh, okay.
Because they saying you can't come here. They said Larry Hoover is based in Chicago.
Right.
They said do it in Chicago.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Right.
They said that doesn't benefit us. They said, you know, there's no way you want to come here and represent from another set, from another state.
Yeah, and free.
And you know, so they had a little issue with that going on.
That would have been appropriate. That would have been appropriate.
Right, but the feds the feds are saying they don't know why Kanye and Drake are doing any concert for Larry Hoover. They say Larry Hoover is considered the worst of the worst. You know, and he's like, of course they got him for murder and they got it for drugs and all type of things, conspiracies. But the feds are saying you're better off getting another gangbanger out of jail than him. They said he's never getting out. They say he's the worst of the worst.
Kanye from Chicago though, right?
Yes.
Okay.
That's the whole thing. But it's like, why do it in L.A.?
Yeah.
And that was the issue with that. But you know, I mean, but the prices of what they were they were selling merchants hoodies for $200. Baseball tees $160. Like they jumpsuits.
Free Larry Hoover.
They jumpsuits is $360.
Free Larry Hoover.
Whatever Hoover was on the streets. Somebody Hoover.
Well, he better benefit. He better benefit.
I don't know, but it could have been Hoover vacuum cleaner. At the end of the day, who was paying that?
Yo, he better benefit.
But they was making money.
Wow.
$400 was like
he better benefit from that
for a pair of jeans.
They better put his kids through college. They better help his family out.
For a pair of jeans.
They better put money on his books, because that's going to be a bad look if this man's sitting in there and never received anything.
Well, it definitely was free Hoover, like you said, you know. So we're going to see. But my whole point was like, wow, like they really going to the like. So they're saying that Larry Hoover was nothing. He was a gangbanger. Pretty much.
Oh yeah.
And it's like, how do we free? How we do a concert for Larry Hoover but kill Tookie Williams? They kind of like on that kind of thing. You know what I mean? How we kill? You know, he started his thing, but you know, so that's what I'm saying. That was kind of crazy, but you know, that's some of the stuff that Kanye was doing. And I mentioned that because even though Kim is going through a divorce or separation, she wants to co-parent. She had no problem. She was there at the concert.
Yeah, Kim.
She was there at the concert with all 40 children supporting Kanye.
See, Kim has a history. So, I mean, I could see that with Kim. Kim ain't got no problem with moving on to the next one. And her pattern shows that. So, I hope Kanye don't play a Future and think he gonna get his girl back.
I mean, that was kind of what it was. Like,
Because Future said he was gonna get his girl back, and she ain't never come back.
who was this girl? I'm messing with you. We all know she was.
Russell got that on lock.
We're not gonna start that.
Russell got that on lock.
We're not gonna start that. But
I mean, that's a hurt feeling though, man. To lose, lose your woman like that, that's crazy, man.
yeah, definitely crazy. A lot of that was crazy. Like,
But you gotta move on, man. You gotta move on.
yeah, well, Kanye pretty much is he begged during the concert. He was begging her to come back.
Right.
He used an excerpt from one of his songs, and he did it through her. So I mean, I get it though. If you guys are new to the channel, like, comment, subscribe.
Share.
That's right. Like, comment, subscribe, share. Go to Billionaire Radio YouTube. Pass it around. Like, comment, subscribe, share. If you like what you hear, if you don't like what you hear, complain and put in the comments what you don't like. We really don't care, but it's great to do.
There's a lot of new stuff injected into this show. As I go along with this ride.
Oh, it's 30. Listen, it's 30. It's a plane ride, baby.
Oh man, you got the producer. They got the producer with the clap. We got people on the keyboards. We got people with the cue cards. Wow.
This
is really growing right in front of our face.
Real quick, man. Since we talking about Kim Kardashian,
Right.
There was an Instagram model, right? And she's on the this podcast with the dude Academics.
Okay.
You know what I mean? And they getting into it on the podcast.
Okay.
So in the beginning of the podcast, she pretty much was saying, she's a woman of God, this, that, whatever. She doing this thing.
Right.
So as they close out, she says she's getting ready to leave. She goes, I have to get ready to go pick up my son, or take my son. But at the end of the day, she's going to pick her son. Academic trolls and says, "Whoa, you got a child out of wedlock, right?"
Oh my goodness.
She get offended. She get offended by this. You know what I mean? And then they just start cussing at each other, going back and forth. She throw a drink at them. They had to throw her out. Then supposedly she poured the hammer out on them. Like,
nah, come on, man.
But but the funny thing about it is, why is it such a big deal, right? Mm-hmm. Why can't you be a child of God and have a child out of wedlock? That's why I said it sounds retarded. You get what I'm saying? But it was a big deal spinning about it because
it sounds like Woodhaven, man. It sounds like the medieval days where they punished you for going against God. It wasn't God punishing you. I mean, it's other people punishing you.
But I just want to make a point that all these people that are being models, Instagram models, or whatever you're trying to be, always act accordingly in public. Like, she's on a national platform acting out, acting crazy.
Right.
That's not a good look.
No, it's not.
You know what I mean? You should always act accordingly. They deactivated her Instagram and everything.
Dang.
Deactivated her Instagram.
They did it dirty.
But they didn't pull a gun out. She pulled a gun out in the hallway and everybody just started running. You know what I mean?
She about that life?
Hey, that's what. Listen.
They did a dirt.
I think she went through some things before.
I hope she about that. You can't be pulling out guns on people.
I don't really know.
And not using them.
I just had to touch on that. But all right, so we can't close the show out without talking about Jussie Smollett. You know what I mean?
Who?
The bull from the TV show Empire that lied and said he was beat up and attacked by Trump supporters. And, like we got to touch on it because
he was supposedly that was supposed to be a hate crime, right?
Right.
That he reported.
Right.
And it supposedly had to do something with his sexuality. Am I correct?
Right. Right.
Yeah.
He was. Yeah. I mean, back in 2019,
they found him lying though.
That's what I said.
Under oath.
Yeah.
They didn't just catch him in one lie. What made him do that?
That's my point, man. It's like he wanted this extra attention. You know what I mean? He wanted the extra attention.
But you on Empire. How much attention could you possibly?
That's what he was trying to make it. You gotta remember, this was a time when Trump was going to run for office. You get what I'm saying?
So he felt like I mean, where did he feel like?
Oh no, Trump might have been in office 2019. Trump might have been in office.
When did
Trump was in office.
When did he feel like the attention was taken away from him? Think about that.
Yeah, I mean,
think about people trying to get to where he is right now.
right.
Right. You're on the show.
Right.
You are a star on the show.
Right.
You're a major point on the show.
Right.
You're living your life. You're getting checks. And it's a very popular show.
Right.
Empire is very popular.
It was once upon a time.
But I mean,
you know,
come on, man.
But the whole thing, I think that was horrible for our culture. I think it was a step back.
Mm-hmm.
I think it hurt us.
And it's a bad look for that community too.
but
you know what community I'm talking
That's
about.
what I just said. It's a bad look for the LGBTQ community. You can definitely say that because it was.
Right.
It's a bad look for just all the cultures that's involved in what he did, because now it's like Crying Wolf is out now. Now they can use that and say, well, you guys are Crying Wolf.
Right.
You get what I'm saying?
Right.
When it's really not a big deal, because we were all upset when it happened. We believed them.
Right.
We was like, man, look what's going on. Look at this mess that's going on. Everybody was upset about it.
You can definitely say that it's under the microscope now.
And so now he's looking at 3 years of jail. You know what I mean? He's looking at getting 3 years for that.
I can't believe. Man, you messed up. Man.
Yeah, he's looking at getting 3 years.
You're getting 3 years for pump faking, man.
Yeah, well, you gotta understand. For him, he had a lot of chance to turn it around.
Right.
You know, and some people want to say, well, what's the difference between? Well, before we get there, he had a chance to turn it around.
Right.
And they had the video of the guys. You know what I mean? That the guys supposed to beat him up.
Right.
These guys speak English. You know what I mean? So they had all this evidence of them. He went through rehearsal and things like that. There was an ex-police chief, the one that actually involved at the time. They interviewed him, and he was saying more or less, the guy name was, man, it's crazy.
So he staged it, you saying? It was staged?
Yeah, he staged
with
it.
real actors and stuff?
Yeah, he staged the whole thing.
Oh, my.
Staged the whole thing. Said he came from Subway. Yeah, they said it was the coldest night in Chicago. It was the coldest night in Chicago.
Wow.
You know, but the ex-police chief, he pretty much was saying that
you never know what's going on in someone's mind.
His name was Eddie Johnson, right? The ex-police chief. And he was at the time, because he's no longer police chief. He actually got fired, pretty much. He got terminated.
Okay.
Days before his retirement, he got fired for supposedly lying.
Okay.
You know, so the mayor, pretty much fired him. Her name was Lori Lightfoot. You know, the black later Chicago fired him back then in 2019. Wow. It was no relation, but he just the one that was there to say that all Jesse had to do was apologize.
And all of this would have went away.
It would have all went away.
Oh my goodness!
And it was like, how much pride do you have that you can't apologize? You know what I mean? This is lessons for everybody to know.
They should have smacked that jail time in front of his face. He would apologize.
Well, they were, but he wanted to take it to trial. See, the funny thing about people,
you want to take a lie to trial. You know you lying. You know there's no truth in the matter or subject, and you're wasting your time.
Well, he didn't realize. So what people don't realize that when you get in court with the whole court thing, they don't pull out what they have until trial. So you don't know what they have.
Oh, so he might have thought he could get away with it.
Right. That's like with anybody else. You do a crime, you get the, that's why they always give you the option. The prosecutor always gives you the option to take the plea. So take the plea deal because you don't know what we have over here, and you're like, you know what? I'm gonna take my chances and I'm gonna call your bluff, and we're gonna go to trial. And when trial comes, discovery comes up with all this stuff.
If you're innocent, you don't care what they got.
But it's too late. You can't stop in the middle of trial.
Right.
But for him, he just kept it all going.
Ah, man.
And there was a lady, Amy Cooper, the white lady that remember she was the Karen of the Central Park, and she was saying that the black lady or the black people attacked them and things, and they were trying to say what's the difference between her and this Jesse case.
Right.
Jesse kept going.
Yeah.
You know what I mean, she got caught, and it was like, all right, y'all got me.
Right.
Jesse kept going all week till the last day.
Okay, well he bought that then. I mean, whatever he got coming to him, that's on him, man. You know what I mean? I mean, there's people out here facing real drama, man. You know what I mean? Real trauma. You know what I mean? People who really got real work on their plate, man, and it's real. And he created it. He created his own turmoil.
Yeah, it was terrible, man. I was mad when I found out he lied.
Oh,
I was like, dude, why you do that to us?
Oh, man, we out here struggling, trying
We
to
out
get to
there
this
struggling.
bag, man,
Real
get this
things,
money.
real things going on.
And you get the opportunity. Matter of
Yeah.
fact, he had a privilege. He actually had a privilege.
Yeah.
All he had to do was work off of that and keep going.
Yeah.
I mean, there's some people here, and he was there, and that guy, I don't got, yeah, all right, whatever with the ball.
I had to bring it up though,
All right,
because
we done with him.
Yeah, because that was major. I had to bring that up, man. You know, oh, real quick. So Michael Strahan was the first black anchorman and football player to go to space. Remember, he went to space. Yeah,
went up there?
He went up there. He went up.
Strahan to the upper room.
He went up there on the Blue Origin.
The upper room.
Yeah, he went up there. You know, he
And what
did
he
his
said,
thing.
what he said it was like.
He's just like 4 astronauts on board with him, and he was just, you know, he just.
Did he step onto the moon or just flew
nah.
around the moon?
They stayed inside the thing. But
They
went up
landed,
there.
but they did land on the moon.
They didn't really show the land.
Oh,
They just showed him go up in space with the craft.
Man, that's the height right there.
Yeah,
that's some
they-
height right there.
He had a special suit made for him because, you know, he's a big guy. He's
Yeah.
6'5", so he's a big guy. But you
Yeah.
know, that's a good thing though. That he did that.
yeah,
You know what I mean? It was a good thing for him. So you know,
yeah, that's some height. They went upstairs on that one.
what do you think about that? We talked about that space thing before. That's something like that means that's gonna be the new. I told you that's gonna be the new trip. People gonna start paying to take trips to space.
I'm not.
The one that got the money.
I'm not. That's a waste of time.
No, you gonna pay for it if you have
For
the
what?
money. If you have millions, you gonna go.
For what?
You go up. Why not? Right?
I don't have no desire to go to
That's
the moon.
not what you said shows ago. You said you want to
Ain't
go.
no oxygen up there.
But you said you would go and do it.
Ain't no restaurants or nothing. Ain't no amusement parks.
They had snacks
swimming
on board.
pool,
They had snacks
The
on
moon.
board.
Like, damn.
They had snacks on board.
I can get snacks on Earth. I don't need to go to the moon to get snacks. With the moon, I ain't interested in the moon.
So,
Come on, man.
but so this is an NBA player, right?
Right.
And we see his daughter. The guy is Corey Benjamin. His daughter was the one that punched the girl at the high school. They was playing game, punched the girl.
Right.
The girl fell.
Right.
She ended up getting a concussion. The game was over. They was shaking hands and everything. So now they looking at giving the mom
Was that
time.
a girl or was that a dude?
It was a girl.
Where they was walking, shaking hands,
Yeah.
and bop, and the ball fell out on the floor,
It was
right?
girls basketball.
But the person, she knocked the person out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, that was the girl. But her dad is Corey Benjamin. Boy, he played for Chicago Bulls.
Oh, she must have been. What
Back
did the
in the
girl
day.
do to her to never act
We
like
didn't
that?
get that part, but she said something to her,
Right.
and she, you know, but it was
She
bad.
stretched it too.
She went and made the shot,
Uh-huh.
and then she missed the shot,
Uh-huh.
and then the girl kind of like touched her, and then she fell,
Right.
and then they had words,
Right.
and whatever those words were,
Uh-huh.
it was a white girl that was saying to her, and she was
Right.
a black girl.
Right.
She sat right on to her and hit her. So we're assuming it was a race. We don't know, but it made her hit. But the whole thing is they're now charging the mom.
Man, get out of here.
They said listen. They said the mom is the one that said to hit her.
What they gonna charge the mother with?
They charge.
Oh man, we want to hear this. Y'all ready?
They give her 2 misdemeanor charges of battery, and they call it contributing to delinquency of a minor.
All right, so ain't no jail time
Yeah, they looking at putting her to jail.
for a misdemeanor. I ain't
Yeah.
know you can go to jail for a misdemeanor.
Listen, man. One of
Misdemeanor felony or a misdemeanor?
they just said they looking at her doing some jail time.
Like how
It's
much?
credit
A
offenses.
week?
Nah, man. She like looking at a couple years.
Man, no. Get
Yeah, man.
stop, man.
But do you think that's a bad thing?
Tell her mother to call me, man. I can win that case.
But do you think that's a bad
I
thing?
ain't even passed the bar, and I can win that case.
They're saying she edged her on because it's bad sportsmanship anyway. You should never fight on the court when the game
So
was over.
she must have came to her mother and said, the girl said this to me, and the mom said, knock out.
Pretty much, it was whatever
Yeah,
it
it
was.
must have been something horrible.
Whatever it was, because you gotta understand she's a minor, so we're not getting all those details.
I mean, it ain't a good look. The mom should have had a little more self-control, because you can't do that in sports, you know, because you're in the spotlight. You know what I'm saying? Cameras everywhere. That's something that I think they should have handled, you know, differently. I don't think she
Well, that's
should
what I
have-
said.
don't
She
think
shouldn't
should've
have.
punched the girl.
That's what I'm saying. Why would you punch? But she must have. She must have had a bad game too. She must have had bad game, bad scoring
But that's
points,
not what I'm
everything.
talking about. I'm talking about this college game when the game was over and the team's over here and the team's over here and you come to each other.
Oh, that was a different game.
And you shake each other's hands
Yeah, that was a
as
different
you
game.
pass each other by.
That happens all the time.
Did you see that?
That happens all the time. People don't realize that at the end of the game, a lot of times that's when you get the person. Like I can't get you during the game,
Right.
Because I'm gonna get fined, ejected, or something like that.
If it's football, I'm gonna get you during the game.
No, sometimes you can't because you get ejected, and if you can hurt the team if you're an important person. You don't want to do that.
I don't pop plenty. I don't knock people out on the football field. So
I don't know.
Yeah.
Here you go with this.
Hit 'em with-
Here you go with this. I don't know. There you
catch you come across the middle, Bop. Right in the back of your head.
Meanwhile, the guy Josh Bellamy, he was the ex-wide receiver for the Jets and the Bears.
Mm-hmm.
So if you talk sports,
We not talking sports, bro.
we're not gonna talk about the Patriots winning and Tom Brady's second place, and your team, the
we ain't
Rams.
talking
The
about
Rams beat the Cardinals yesterday. We're not gonna do that.
No.
Okay, all right. Because you said Kyler Murray, but you did say you're gonna put your money on the Rams, right? And they actually win yesterday.
I just know Tampa Bay not going nowhere.
Oh,
That's all.
all right.
I ain't worrying about that.
So you hope, but all right. So
Mm-hmm.
he got caught with the PPP loan, and now he's looking at going to jail. Finally,
He a wide receiver,
he was an ex-wide receiver. His career ended in 2019 when he had a shoulder injury.
so he was taking major PPP loans. Like he was going for the 50 stacks and all that.
No,
Just regular PP.
he ended up getting 1.2 million.
Whew.
1.2 million. He got to start a label
What kind of PP is
called
that?
Drip Entertainment, and where he messed up at is instead of him starting a label, he was buying cars and jewelry and stuff.
He was dumb.
Yeah, you know what I
So
mean.
stupid.
So he got restitution to pay. You think that was worth it though?
What was the name of the label? Drip Drip.
It was called Drip Entertainment. Like, I guess he was like,
Shout out to Drip
You know
Entertainment.
what I mean? I guess he was, but he now looking at
Ah, he's a dummy.
yeah, he got $5 million with his contract between the Jets, and the Bears, so he got
And then he created this lifestyle he couldn't keep up with.
yeah, man, happens all the time. But the PPP thing he's another one that's a victim, not a victim, but the one that got caught. Like people talk about. Some
I
don't
didn't
get
know you
caught.
could get millions of dollars on the PP.
Yeah, it depends on your business that you set up and the paperwork how you set up. Yeah, a lot of people got good money doing those. So he got the 1.2 million, but he didn't do the right things with the money.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so he'll be in jail.
Dang.
He's looking at least 2 years. At least 2 years.
He lucky then. For that much money, he lucky.
Close to 3, but first time he might not get
He
it.
real lucky. 2 years
know.
for millions of dollars. Did he give any of the money back, or is he gonna have to owe that money back?
Yeah, he got to pay back restitution. So yeah, you got to pay back.
Oh man, he broke
He
for the
got to
rest
pay
of
like
his life.
1.2 million or something restitution.
He broke for the rest of his
something
life.
Like that. Yeah, it's
He
but
might as well go be a pimp or a
It's
prostitute.
It's a lot of broke pimps. You know that, right?
Well, he need to be. Oh yeah,
It's broke pimps and broke prostitutes. Like
Yeah.
it's like
it is hard on a pimp.
It's funny because you talk about broke pimps
When
and
the cash-
prostitutions because there is a pop singer, right?
Mm-hmm.
Poor girl, 19 years old, very famous, Billie Eilish, right?
Right.
She's on the, she just her album dropped, 8 days ago. She had dropped the video. She a platinum singer, of course. Now she had 124 million views on her video. She just dropped.
What's
8
her
days
name?
ago.
What's her name?
Billie Eilish, 19 years ago. 19 years old.
Oh, Iris.
Eilish.
Oh, Iris. I thought that was the
Pop singer, female.
boy. Yeah, I thought it was the boy
Pops.
daughter.
No, but
Alright.
but the thing is, her songs are pretty interesting, right?
Right.
Because she has songs such as happy than ever. You know what I mean? She's talking about being happy without the guy. That's what she performed on Saturday Night Live. Performed on.
Do you know the
other
song?
shows? I know all the music.
You
Yeah.
heard it?
Ah man,
All right, give us a little bit.
I'm not
because I
singing.
might have heard
I'm
it.
Definitely not. You
Come
don't
on,
set
give
me.
us a little bit,
We
just
not.
a little bit. I'm gonna try to catch it.
But I will tell you, her birthday, December 18th, 2 days
I don't
before
care about
mine.
her birthday, bro.
Listen, Sagittarius, baby. Listen,
Sing the
listen.
song.
No.
You a Sag?
Yeah, I'm a Sag all day. December 20th. I'm coming up next week. Y'all know it. It's coming down. Her birthday, December 18th. That's why I had to shout her out. December 18th.
my goodness.
But listen, the whole point is not even that.
Shout it out to Sag. It's just
Yeah,
hilarious
hope-
people.
What's your sign again?
Pisces.
Yeah, good luck. All right, so so pretty much the platinum singer.
Women love Pisces, bro.
But listen, this gets better. You're gonna love this
What?
part. You know what this is?
What?
So, pretty much, she says 11 years old, she was addicted to porn, and she was watching porn all her life,
Okay.
and it ruined her.
Okay.
This is why you gotta understand, because some of the music in her songs.
Right.
So she's addicted to porn, and porn ruined her pretty much. But she was watching violent porn. She said she was BDSM and all that porn.
Wow.
The point is, the girl is 19 right now,
Wow.
making hit music. You know, she's Scottish and Irish. Her parents are musical, also in the music.
But she's 19 years old
19 now,
and addicted to porn.
she just beat the addiction.
So
But
how long she been addicted to porn?
since she was 11.
Oh, wow.
That's what.
How did that happen?
See, you catch stuff on a delay, boy. I said 11. That's what I said. She's 11 years old.
Yo, how did that happen, bro?
11 years old, addicted to
How
porn.
did that happen, bro? How
But,
did that happen?
but she's not watching regular porn. She says she does the kind of porn that, you know,
I know with the spikes and the
well, this BDSM. She said violent porn.
violent. Wow.
Right. Do you think, I mean,
Wow.
like, do you feel,
I don't even want to watch violent porn.
right. She said she was having nightmares and everything sometimes with the thing.
She scared herself.
With the things that she wanted to, because she watched a lot of dark porn,
Oh, okay.
and I get, you know, I mean, she said it made
I
her
ain't
upset.
into that, man. There's some people into some real freaky
I
stuff
know,
out
but
here,
so
bro.
so the crazy thing is about the
I don't know
whole.
how you let your mind float off like that, man. That's just sick.
So do you think, and of course she said violent porn, so that's a little different. You know, that's not
Man,
regular.
that
That's
ain't
not
porn.
regular porn. That's, I don't know what you call
I
that.
don't even know why they calling it porn.
But for her, because they had sexual acts, and she was saying that she got upset because that's not how women actually have pleasure.
Well, why did
And
she get
things-
addicted to watching it then?
That's the thing. She said she had.
She's
different-
contradicting.
She said she was having relationships and having problem in the bedroom because she wanted them to try things and do things
Yeah, I
with
wouldn't
no
have-
limits.
That was me. No, I'm good. I'm out. No, I'm out. No, I ain't doing that. Punch me. No, I ain't doing that. Set me on fire. No, I'm good. Pour honey all over my body and lock me in a closet full of bees.
But
I'm good.
But she's not even 21. That's my point.
Nah,
It's
she's
sad.
sick, bro.
Her voice is amazing, though. She has a very amazing voice. Her voice is amazing. She's gonna be around for a long
They
time.
say the best artist, there's something going on up there,
Yeah.
bro. The best artists got issues, man.
So here's the topic of discussion I want to say for this.
But
so
hold
do
up.
you,
I run into a lot of people in the streets,
right,
and they Billionear Radio, yeah, Billionear Radio, right?
right.
So you gotta hit something on relationships before we end this show, right?
Yeah, well, we can have a whole segment on that. You know what I mean? We can have a segment on relationships, but
That ain't what I asked you.
I know,
bro.
but I'm still talking about porn.
Okay.
We're not done with porn right now.
All right, get to it.
In fact, the question is, do you think porn should be supervised? Like, do you feel like you should supervise your children about porn and how to watch porn, or just let them, because they're going to watch it anyway?
No, man.
So you don't think it should be a supervised situation?
No, hell no. My children,
You don't want them to watch it, right?
they not even thinking about
So-
watching it.
so would
you
you-
know what they porn is? Anime.
All right. So,
Anime is they porn. I think anime takes it a little too far for children.
and so do you think Billie Eilish parents thought she was watching porn? They thought she was watching anime, right?
I guess.
Exactly. So you don't know what they watching.
I don't want to even get in a discussion. I don't want my children gonna have to do that behind my back,
Behind your back.
in the basement where they dug up a hole and got a tunnel in a bunker somewhere, because not in my house.
So
Not in my house.
So do you,
When you get old enough to get your own place and you want to start watching porn, okay. As long as I'm feeding and providing, ain't no porn in my house, man.
so do you think porn ruins relationships?
Yeah, it do.
How? I want to hear your version of how it ruins relationships.
I mean, all right. I'm gonna tell you why.
This is entertainment
I'm
at its
gonna tell you
finest
why.
right
I'm
here.
gonna tell you why.
Yeah.
Say you a guy, right?
Right.
And you ain't really all that endowed, right?
Right.
You probably ain't working with too much, right? And you throw on that tape, and the boy pull out the Willy Bobo, and she like, "What's that? That's not real."
You'll cut off real quick. You'll cut that right. You'll
they got-
fast forward.
She gonna be like, they got those out there? Now, your relationship is basically at the beginning of being over, because now she's searching for Moby Dick,
So you think
and
that's
she'll find him.
So you think that's how it ruins the relationships for you?
Now, when you with a girl that's not your woman,
Right.
and you throw on porn,
Right.
it's an enhancer,
Right.
because you don't care about her, she don't care about you, you just want to pop. And that's just on, and it kind of makes the jungle move right. You know what I mean? It all depends on what you put on. Because there's some corny porn out there, bro. There's some real corny porn out there.
I feel like it helps relationships.
How?
I think it adds creativity. Like a lot of times, people don't know what to do to enhance anything, right? As far as different positions and things.
Yeah, I learned some stuff
You know what I mean?
off porn.
Exactly. See, that what comes out. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I don't learn some stuff.
Yeah, you're gonna learn different moves, maneuvers, holds, all kind of things.
Strokes.
Yeah, different things to try.
You know what I watch? I watch The Machine. You ever see the women on The Machine?
Yeah, we ain't touching that, man.
No, you better watch that, bro, because them machines be having them women head pop off.
It's at the end of the day, it's a machine. But
No, you got to watch the stroke, man. Watch the stroke.
It's a machine. It's like
It's still popping your girl, though.
It's a machine.
You think you can compete with the machine?
It's a machine.
Do you think you can compete with the machine? I'm asking you a question.
I'm God's gift, so. God said, listen, he said, I'm going to do you a favor, my Sagittarius brother. I got you.
Listen, man. I think I got the magic stick, too, but I'm watching the machines, man. I don't know. And then the Super Soaker and the Rose
I didn't say about
Silver Bullet
I
and
didn't
all
say
that.
nothing about the
They got
magic
some
stick.
vibrators, bro.
No, I wasn't talking about the magic stick. I'm just saying just in general, you know. Now, on the real topic, though, I think it's sad that she was 19 years old right now. She's coming out and she's saying all this stuff. She's not even 21. I wonder what her parents is thinking. That she's a 19-year-old singer that's hit doing platinum music and found out that she was watching porn all these years.
Since she was 11.
11 years
That's
old.
sick.
Right. So
What kind of household was she living in?
Like what kind of
where
parents?
your 11-year-old
Right. What kind of parents are you though? So that's why you gotta watch everything your children do. Like take your children's phone, take your children's computer, and just look and see what they're doing sometimes.
She got introduced to porn in her home. Think about that.
Nah, we can't say that. That's allegedly.
So she got introduced by
don't-
porn
we don't know where.
at a family house?
Who knows?
At
I
her
don't-
friend's house?
It didn't say that.
At school?
It didn't say that.
Where was the introduction done?
It didn't say that.
Okay.
Yo, you don't want to touch no sports?
None.
All right, man. Gosh, man.
Tired of that.
You tired of my teams winning? All right,
Even when
man,
you put the sound bites out of sports, I don't even
You tired of
copy them no more.
I just gotta sit
I'm
there.
tired of that. We got too much material. we got a whole factory of material.
Hey, listen,
we don't
man.
need no sound bites of sports.
But listen,
This is show 35.
yeah,
We ain't even did the sound bites for show 25.
that's the whole reason for that, man. And nobody cares. Everything's about
I
timing.
care.
How well, ask me why we doing it this way, then we can get into it. Nobody cares
I'm
right
not
now.
coming at you, bro.
I know you're not, but all right.
I'm just saying.
Guess
we got
what?
a lot of
Wait,
work. I'm
wait,
trying
guess
to tell
what?
you we
Guess-
got a lot of
but
work.
Guess what, though?
What?
It's that time, so we thank y'all. we thank y'all for tuning in to
Yo,
Billionaire Radio.
Y'all see this dude, man?
I'm your host, Big Arm, over here, my co-host.
Y'all see how he treat me,
Hit
man?
star, like, comment, subscribe. Billionaire Radio, sponsored by an outfit for you. Family of Brands, Michael Keenan.
Billions.